Hello and welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to save Ninja form submissions into a Brevo list. So I've created an event registration form using Ninja forms, and here my objective is, as soon as I'm going to receive a new form submission, then automatically that lead should be created as a new contact in my Brevo account under a specific list. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Ninja forms with my Brevo account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So now here to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me take you all to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So here on my screen you can see the form that I've created using Ninja forms, and here basically my objective is, as soon as I'm going to receive a new form submission through this form, then automatically using the details I want to create a new contact in my Brevo account for the same new form submission receipt. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Ninja forms with my Brevo account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to access the Pabbly Connect, you need to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browsers, and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Connect. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect, but here before moving forward, let me all tell you about the Pabbly community. So this is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. You can ask questions, share workflows and get instant replies and helpful feedback from others who have faced these similar challenges. It is an active and supportive space to learn and grow together. And now you can find the link to join the Pabbly community in the description box below. Make sure to check it out and join the Pabbly community as soon as possible. Alright, let's move back to our Pabbly Connect's homepage, and here you can see two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click on the sign in. And now here after signing in, you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly such as Pabbly Connect, Pabbly subscription billing, Pabbly email marketing, Pabbly form builder, Pabbly email verification, Pabbly hook and Pabbly chat flow. So you can see one software with so many useful applications. So in this video, we are going to integrate our different applications, and for that we are going to use Pabbly Connect by clicking on this access now. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that I'm going to click on this create workflow button given over here in the top right corner, and then it's asking me to select the workflow builder. So here you can see two options, one is new beta and the another one is classic. So basically beta version is modern, faster and more flexible, whereas classic one is stable and the familiar approach. So in this video we are going to use this newly launched feature, that is beta version, by clicking on the select button given over here, and then a create workflow dialog box has appeared in front of us. So firstly it is asking me to give a name to my workflow, so I'm going to give the name as save Ninja form submission into a Brevo list, and then it is asking me to select the folder. So in the left side corner of this dashboard you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've already created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So in this particular case I'm going to select my folder as contacts. You can select the folder as per your requirement, and you can also create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you need to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here, and it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Alright, let's move back to our Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here let me tell you that there are two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. A trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is the response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So we're going to click on this add trigger button, and here as you all know that I'm receiving new form submission through Ninja forms. So I'm going to select my trigger application as Ninja forms over here, and my app event as new form submission. Then we are going to click on this connect, and here you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Ninja forms with Pabbly Connect. So following the instructions given below, firstly I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my WordPress account. And as you all know that Ninja Forms is a plugin of WordPress, so here I've already installed that plugin and I've already built a form using Ninja Forms. Alright, so now we're going to set up a webhook inside our Ninja Forms, and for that let me take you to the form builder window of that particular form. So this is the form builder window of that particular form, and here to set up the webhook we are going to click on this emails and actions button given over here. Then we are going to click on this add a new action button, and here we are going to select the action as webhooks, as we are going to use webhooks to build a connection between our Ninja Forms and Pabbly Connect. Alright, so then here is asking us to give the name for our action. So I'm going to give the name as Brevo. Moving forward, and here for the remote URL we are going to add the webhook URL received in our Pabbly's workflow. Then it is asking me to select the method. So I'm going to select the method as post from this drop down menu, because here I want to receive the form submissions on this webhook URL, that means in my Pabbly's workflow. So that's why I've selected the method as post, and then here is asking me to add the keys. So here I need to add the keys that are the form fields of my Ninja form. So here you can see the fields such as first name, last name, email, phone number, company name and number of people attending. So these are the fields that I need to create as keys in the form builder window, so that I can receive all these details in my Pabbly's workflow, that means on this webhook URL. So for that we are going to click on this add a new key, and here firstly I'm going to give the name as first name, and here I'm going to select the tag for the same. Then we are going to add one more key. Then we are going to add the name as last name, and here we are going to select the tag for the same, and similarly I'm going to add all these keys over here. Alright, so here I've successfully added all the keys with their tags, and now I'm going to click on this tick button given over here, and here you can see we have successfully added a webhook inside our Ninja Forms. So we are going to click on this publish button, and here you can see we have successfully published our form over here. So let's move back to our form. Here I'm going to refresh it, and here in my Pabbly's workflow you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response we need to do a test submission, and to do a test submission we need to generate a test response inside our Ninja Forms. So now here to generate the test response, let me take you back to my form, and here we are going to enter some dummy details and make a test submission. So here for the first name I'm going to enter the name as test, last name as user, email as test@pabblytudes.com. Here I'm going to add a random phone number, and then here we are going to add the company name as ABC Company, and here for the number of people attending I'm going to select 2. Then we are going to click on this register. And here you can see we have successfully made a form submission over here. So let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have successfully received a response over here, where we have received the phone number, number of people, last name, first name, email address and the company name. So with this we have successfully set up a trigger over here. So once we have received a new form submission through our Ninja Forms, then automatically using the details I want to create a new contact in my Brevo account for the same. So for that I'm going to add an action step over here, and here I'm going to select my action application as Brevo and my app event as create or update a contact. Then we are going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection I'm going to select add a new connection. If your Brevo account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection it is asking me to enter the API key. So it says enter the API key here, copy your v3 API key from the SMTP and API page of your Brevo account to paste it below. So I'm going to directly click on this hyperlink given over here, and as I've already logged in my Brevo account, so it has directed me to SMTP and API windows of my account. So I'm going to generate a new key, and here I'm going to give the name as Ninja Forms, and then we are going to click on this generate. So this is the API key, so I'm going to copy it, moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to paste the API key. Then we are going to click on this save. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So let's move forward. Here it is asking me to enter the email address. So I need to enter the email address of the person who has made the form submission. So now instead of entering the email address and the other details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I received in my trigger step or my previous action steps. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that when you're going to receive a new form submission through an Ninja Forms, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So for the email address, I'm going to map the email address of my registrant. Let's move forward. Then it says, do you want to use email blacklisted? So for that, I'm going to select true. Do you want to use SMS blacklisted? True. Here for the list, I'm going to select a particular list under which I want to create a new contact. And here it says update enabled, so I'm going to select true. Here this SMTP blacklisted sender is not required field, so I'm going to leave it blank. Here for the last name, I'm going to map the last name. Here for the first name, I'm going to map the first name. Again, these fields are not a required field, so I'm going to leave all of them blank. And here for the WhatsApp, I'm going to map the phone number received. And here these fields are not required fields, so I'm going to leave all of them blank. And now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have successfully received response over here. That means we have successfully created a new contact in our Brevo account from the new form submission received through Ninja Forms. So let's go and check our Brevo account. Here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact with the name test user. Here you can see the phone number, first name and the last name. So with this we have successfully set up entire automation. Now let's test this automation with a real-time example to understand the working of this entire automation. So now again here to test the automation, what we are going to do is that we are going to make a test submission through our Ninja Forms. And for that, let me take you back to my form. Here I'm going to refresh it, and here I'm going to enter some dummy details and make a test submission. So for the first name, I'm going to enter the name as demo, last name as user, email as demo@pabblytuts.com. Here for the phone number, I'm going to add the random phone number, and here for the company name, I'm going to add the name as XYZ company. And here for the number of people, I'm going to select 1, and then I'm going to click on this register. And here you can see we have successfully made a form submission. So let's go and check our Brevo account. Here I'm going to refresh it once again. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact in our Brevo account with the name, WhatsApp number, first name and the last name. So with this, we have successfully seen the working of this amazing automation as well. So now here let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have selected a trigger as Ninja Forms and our action as Brevo, so that when you're going to receive a new form submission through our Ninja Forms, then automatically using the details, it is going to create a new contact in our Brevo account under a specific list. Alright, so these were the steps to how to save Ninja Form submissions into a Brevo list. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. And now if you found this video helpful, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more automation tutorials. Also, if you have any doubts, then feel free to drop them in the comments below. See you in the next video. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, then you can write it at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit this URL. Now, if you liked the video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.